uncanny. I was watching him. He went around and shook all the officials' hands. First time I ever saw a player do that.
Below Mark Lindsay and Justin Van Dyne, the officials tonight. Here's DeAndre Jordan over Noah Vonleh.
That's why Jordan is shooting 64% from the field.
Off the 9-point loss in Charlotte on Monday night. Mavericks lost their last game to the Raptors as Hardaway Jr. hits a three.
And then they get, I'm aware of it. So let's see if he tried to put on a show.
His first field goal, and he thought he was fouled.
So an air ball.
12 shot attempts combined to this point. 7 have been from downtown. Here's Doncic, drives past Hardaway and slams it home.
Mitchell needs a bona fide six. Knicks usually very efficient after a timeout.
Knox from just inside the line, rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh with the slam. He was surrounded by a couple of Mavericks. 6-point Dallas lead. Trey Burke puts it up over Doncic and hits. Burke. Knicks still without Luke Cornett as well. Here's Matthews. He knocks it down from 3.
Second consecutive 3-ball. The native of Connecticut. Saw his dad at the previous game. I haven't seen him yet tonight.
Trey Burke takes it all the way.
Matthews.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Burke on the fade.
Burke previously along the baseline. This time
a farewell tour, but most people around the Mavericks think that this will be it. Thomas hits a 3.
Thomas redeeming himself after missing the dunk.
All over the league, every arena that they play in, because the fans assume this is the last year. They all want to appreciate him. So whether it's his last year or
2 of 10 from the field tonight.
He's showing a little nerves tonight. Debut at the Garden.
Robinson keeps it alive after the Trier miss. So the Knicks have tied the game at 24. An 11-3 Knick run. Nowitzki hits a 3. Dirk Nowitzki with his first points of the night. Here's Trier over Doncic. Doncic guarded by Hezonja. Johnson on Nowitzki.
Starting to feature Dirk now. No posting and toasting action by Dirk that time.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Nowitzki over Hezonja. 9 points for Nowitzki. Marquee matchup. Mavericks turn it over. Here comes Kevin Knox. It's good, and the foul.
Mitchell Knox has been very resilient.
A pro, and he talked about his conditioning since the start of training camp. He's lost 25 pounds.
Wow.
Puts it up over Matthews, and it's rebounded by Smith. Smith on the move, takes it all the way for the slam.
You mentioned Smith, erratic, dramatic.
Small Clyde Frazier, Rebecca Harlow from Madison Square Garden. Here's Knox. Kevin Knox now with 7 points.
I penetrated previously. Smith going all the way coast to coast.
This is Matthews from Justin.
Look like fatigue is a factor now. Both teams misfiring on easy opportunities.
There's another 3, 4th of this first half. Rebound taken away by Smith Jr. Here's Finney Smith. Burke drives up with the left hand and in.
Smooth, clever, slick that time by Burke. Have it underneath.
2 6/10 seconds remaining. Here's Matthews, already has 4 threes, make it 5 at the buzzer. Becca, Caleb Canales, a Texas native, spent the last 5 years as an assistant coach with the Mavericks, as Kevin Knox nails a 3. Thomas and Vonleh, their starting 5 as we begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Harrison Barnes into the paint, gets the roll. Turnover tonight. Dallas with a 7-point lead as Smith Jr. puts it in.
Not a good sign, the last 2 hoops.
Dallas 22 3-point attempts, as Rebecca mentioned, with Caleb Canales. They've hit 8, and Barnes lays it in. For Madison Square Garden. Here's Doncic, picks up the dribble. He is fouled by Hardaway. The basket is good. And Doncic will head to the free throw line.
And his versatility, he can do it all.
Jordan with the emphatic slam.
Yeah, averaged 5 assists, 7 bounds, 20 points. I don't think they were expecting.
Only 2 wins shy of their total from all of last season as Hardaway lays it in and is fouled. Averaging 14 per game.
Yep, among the leaders. Look at him, he's wide open. He was so open he couldn't believe it.
Here's Doncic, thought about shooting the 3. Shot clock winding down as Doncic fires and hits. And then he shrugs his shoulders.
It's the menace.
Here's Barnes up with the left hand and good. And the foul. Now the steal by Trier. And Trier will slam it home.
Back a lot of positive memories.
Here's Barnes. It's good, and the foul. Hazonia commits the block. Here's Dennis Smith Jr. He lays it in, and the foul. Toronto. You look at his season averages, Clyde, for Doncic as Barnes slams it home. Knicks working around, 3 on the 24 as Trier takes it inside. It's good, and the foul. The pass underneath for Dwight Powell, who lays it in.
Right between the fingers of Trier. 6'7" to 6'3".
Mavericks working around. Here is Harris hitting a 3.
These guys have been feasting from behind the arc.
32 consecutive games for Dallas with at least 5 3-point field goals.
They're looking for more.
Powell connects.
Just having their way.
Mavericks outscored the Knicks 35-23 in the third as Finney-Smith lays it in.
Yeah, it continues as they get into the paint.
Here's Finney-Smith, corner 3. Kept alive by the Mavericks. Harris from downtown.
Look, give Powell credit. Powell got a hand in there to keep it alive.
There's Powell underneath for Kleber, the reverse slam. Points. Mitchell Robinson back in the game for the Knicks. Doncic on the fade. He now has Knox from just inside the line. 12 points for Kevin Knox tonight. One of 4 Knicks in double figures. Doncic from 3.
Steph Curry. Robinson had Brunson hurry in that shot.
Corner 3, Trey Burke, no good. Robinson slams it home.
We were just extolling his exquisite timing. Oh, Robinson. That time Robinson not.
We're booing Clyde. They wanted Nowitzki to get the ball. Knox. Kevin Knox now with 15. Here's Nowitzki underneath. From 3, Brunson. Rebound number 10, second career triple-double for Dennis Smith Jr. Nowitzki from 3.
Tantalizing mesmerizing. Paul, one of our colleagues now in the booth.
Here's Nowitzki.
Wire-to-wire win, and ironically came against Boston.
That's right, earlier in the season at TD Garden back in November. Dotson hits and return the favor here at Madison Square Garden. One of the all-time greats. A no-doubt first ballot Hall of Famer.